Greetings, Cancer, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. I hope you're well, and thank you all for subscribing to my channel and giving me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And let's jump right in and see what the cards have to say for Cancer today. And I hope you're well, and I invite you to bring your own question, a concern, or challenge to this reading to make it personal for you. And this is what we have. Communication is very important coming up right now, and the number 18 could be important, or 9. So something is coming to the almost completion in the realm of communication, and you've been wanting accuracy, expression, intimacy, and honesty in this communication as this question comes up. And you are going to have renewed connections with this communication. And look at this beautiful card where all of this information is coming in. And there could be a reunion coming up for my Cancers now. Reconciliation with loved ones, intimacy again, and forgiveness. So this is what is on the horizon. This question has to do with communication, getting back in touch with friends, something coming in quickly that you want to be accurate and honest about. And let's see what the tarot has to say for my Cancer. And thank you, Spirit Guides, for overseeing this reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And to bring accurate, clear, precise communication as the theme of this reading. And this is you, the 9 of Swords. There can be a time right now of anxiety, worry. You could be in a catastrophe in your mind where you can't sleep and you can't wake up, though. You're just in this nightmare. Something about a communication that came in that is causing you to think something over and over in your mind. Hitting rock bottom. Feeling like someone has abused you, has used you. And you're just going over in some way in your mind, maybe feeling ashamed or guilty about this. And what's this about is the 9 of Pentacles. Well, there is a lot of wealth and money. There's a lot of accumulation of your independent wealth. You are feeling independent. Or this could be about you're worrying, you're in anxiety, you're having a nightmare about communication with someone around their independence. And they could be financially independent. But it's more about being able to manage and develop and create a life and sustain that independently and to bring abundance to that. And you've got this card of fear. Well, there's some fear about this accumulation, about this independence, because what you're at the foundation is love. There's something in the realm of love that is coming up to be looked at. You're afraid of someone's independence. And what you're communicating is you want intimacy and you want honesty in this communication. But it's coming in. There is going to be a renewed connections. And you see the heart there. Things are coming in this love, a new connection. But what has happened at the recent past, there's been a sense of an establishment of wealth, of a position in your career. It could have to do with something happened in the recent past that was communicated about an inheritance, about money that you're sharing, wealth, a legacy you're creating with this love, because there is a lot of abundance, Cancer, for this situation. But there's, as you see this question, as you come into this experience right now, and what you're bringing is fear, is anxiety, is feeling caught in a nightmare. And let's see, you are going to use your intuition, the Queen of Cups, to go deep and to be able to nurture your feelings, nurture this sense of honesty and intimacy and communication first within yourself, to be able to listen deeply. Use your intuition about the situation that you're fearful of, that you're worrying about, that you're in a repetition compulsion where you can't move beyond a certain way of thinking about this situation of someone's independence, their independent wealth, or something in the realm of the situation of independence and abundance and fruition. Luxury is impending on that fear, is hurting. That fear is challenging that fear, that nightmare. And there is legacy in the recent past. Something could be communicated about a family money, an inheritance that's coming. This sense of building wealth through the generations. And you're using this feeling, Cancer, of intuition and feeling through this. At the crown, that's what you're downloading now, with beauty, with a sense of nurturing, that love, and that's at the foundation. And the Hierophant is saying that it's time to speak to someone you really value, you really trust their opinion, you honor and respect their words. And you could be looking into this love situation that you're fearful of, that you're having nightmares about, but you know how independently abundant this situation will bring. It's a challenge. And the Hierophant is reaching to the higher powers, and it's asking you to look at your belief systems. What is your value system? What is it that you really want to create? What is this legacy about, this coming in? And this abundance and this independent wealth, independent security, ability to manage on your own. And there's this love at the foundation. So the question, the reading today is supported on the platform of love. It's a question about a relationship, about love, about loving yourself. And then you got this intuition, the queen of the intuitive mind, to at the crown, to let those insights sparkle and spark off something about this belief system, about a commitment you want to make, moving this relationship from one stage to another, as in marriage. But there's some fear about that, and let's see why, Cancer. Well, there's stability at the foundation. Stability in the sense of the wealth has been put together step by step. There's a platform, there's security, there's balance. But it's kind of like a box. The stability can be somewhat restrictive if you're just thinking only about your financial security all the time. And that could be causing fear. There's some fear about maintaining this lifestyle that you've got structured now, and how to keep it going and working and getting all involved in this material world and your career, and not thinking about what the Hierophant might be offering in the sense of a higher belief system, connecting to that spiritual source within you. And this could also be a card of possessiveness, of someone that you feel that someone's possessive of you, possessive of your money, or possessive of your body. Or you could be doing that to the same, because the challenge here is there's independence that's causing fear. Independence in terms of money or spirit or energy or ability to build an independent fortune is causing the questioner, you, some fear, some anxiety, a nightmare in your mind. And what's your environment here is the Four of Cups. Well, the person you're dealing with in this love situation is maybe a little bored, maybe a little apathetic, maybe they're withdrawing from the relationship a little bit. And that's what's causing you fear. Maybe they're taking time out to renew their own thoughts about the situation and thinking maybe they're in, the doldrums. Maybe they're not moving. Maybe this isn't what they really want. And so there's this time of reflection and looking at past choices or looking at past relationships and kind of feeling, well, I'm kind of closed off to this, not really wanting to develop more with this relationship, even though it's stable. And the hope and fear is the Empress that this will grow, this will become an equal give and take of love. Your hope and fear is that you will be abundant, creative, fertile, beautiful, in this luxury of the landscape of earth and that feminine nature that grows and tends to things and cares for things and receives that energy. And the advice is to keep on keeping on and be reliable. Be that Knight of Pentacles, doing things slow and steady, planting one seed at a time, moving into this abundance, trusting that it's okay to start wherever you are and work one step at a time to move toward that goal, to move toward this sense of the hope and fear is being abundant, being coming to fruition, something about motherhood or the whole realm of giving birth to a creative idea, being very fruitful. And this independence is causing some fear. And the love is there at the foundation, but there has been discussion in the recent past about a legacy, about creating wealth through the generations, having that plan, having received inheritance recently, Cancer. And that you're using your introspection and your intuition to understand, what is this fear about? Why am I in this nightmare? Why am I all tangled up mentally? Feeling depressed, feeling despair, low energy, not feeling that vibrancy and joy to get out and just experience life. And that is what I have for my Cancers. And a very interesting reading. And let's ask the angels for clarification. Thank you, spirits. And why is fear here? Why is this feeling of worry, fear, being caught in a nightmare? Because you're saying yes to something and it's bringing up some traumatic energy that you're needing to break out of. Say yes to whatever this fear is. Cancer, say yes. Break through it. Wake up from it, because romance and connection is there. It's your fear. It's the accumulation of this abundance, of independent abundance comes together in romance and connection, and you have interesting renewed connections. So that is what this abundance is speaking about, this independence, this being able to accumulate independent wealth and to feel confident being alone and doing things on your own. And the love is here because of earth and ground, but this love is grounded, and you're meditating and you're sitting calmly at the foundation, earthing and grounding, bringing the root chakra into awareness. And you're expecting miracles because there has been a windfall of money, an investment that has come to fruition, and a sense of the legacy from a family inheritance. Money you share with family and friends is that is what was happening in the recent past, and you had expected these miracles. And then your intuition, though, is saying right now, no. You're saying yes to the fear and despair and feeling in a nightmare, but no to your intuition is telling you no. And the Hierophant is here because it's asking you to do the work, Cancer, to do that inner spiritual work of looking at your belief systems. Look at what you really value. Look at the life, not only the physical life you're creating, but that inner spiritual dimension. And to do the work there, because the stability is there because you have this composure. You feel stable, calm, connected to your wealth, and you feel like you've worked hard for that, and it's showing with this fruition. And there is romance and connection, but in the environment it's saying whatever this connection you do have, this situation, you've got angelic protection around your partnership, this love we're talking about here at the foundation. And you've got protection over your environment, your situation, the people you're dealing with. And the Empress is your hope and fear because of compassion. You have to have compassion for whatever this situation is that has caused this nightmare, this fear, this worry, this going over and over the same mental negative thoughts. And then courage and bravery because the Knight of Pentacles does have courage and bravery in the sense of courage and bravery to be reliant, to be loyal, to be steadfast, to work hard, to stand with the banner for this belief that it's possible and going for your goals. And that is what I have for my Cancers today. And that is a very amazing reading that's coming up for you. A lot of connections and renewed connections and this feeling of love, but you're definitely wanting to have a reunion, a reconciliation and intimacy and forgiveness is coming as you download this reading. And thank you again for subscribing. And all of my new friends, please subscribe right now and you'll get the information when these readings come out for Cancer. And you know I love you, Cancer. And we're in this interconnected field of growing and learning to communicate with intimacy and love and accuracy and honesty. And that will bring that Empress, that powerful ability to love and receive love. And that is what I have for you. And so it is. Bye-bye.